Hi, welcome to my video. There's been a lot of talk these last couple of weeks about a gathering here near where we are, a few miles outside of Quartzsite, Arizona. Today, my thoughts on what I've seen on YouTube. First, I saw a video that explained where the event was and what the rules were for the event. I was struck at the time because everybody was invited except you weren't allowed to go. You're not invited if you've got a big rig. You're not invited if you're a hater. You're not invited if you play loud music. You're not invited if you run your generator. So only some people were invited. Then I saw other videos saying it was BLM land, but it wasn't for camping, and there was a special permit. And then I saw a video saying people who were asking reasonable questions were hysterical. First of all, I haven't seen any hysteria. I've seen people ask questions about how 10,000 people are going to get in and out using one road. Apparently, using any other road is illegal because someone has a permit and apparently they know what's legal and illegal. Also, there'll be no music, no loud music, but nobody's real sure what loud is. The BLM has rules. The BLM is federal land. The rules of the BLM are the law. Most of them come from statutes and lawyers who spent a long time deciding what they meant relative to the BLM. So the BLM says no loud noise between 10 p.m. and 8 a.m. Now, I've been here for over a month in the area on BLM land from Yuma all the way up to Lake Havasu, and I've never heard loud noises or anybody playing loud anything between the hours of 10 p.m. and 8 a.m. Never. So based on that, I would say that if anybody is playing loud music or running their generator or being loud between those hours on BLM land at a gathering for which someone has a permit, the problem is not with the BLM rules or the people who use BLM land, but rather the people who come only to that event. Now, about this hysteria. Hysteria, I hadn't heard that word used in years. In fact, in the 1970s, I thought it was determined that it was a sexist word because it referred to women who were hysterical because of their menstrual cycle. I have never heard it used in the context of reasonable questions from reasonable people about an event where 10,000 people may show up in their vans, RVs, cars, trucks, or what have you. Now, an individual I don't watch much, Carolyn, Cheap RV Living Carolyn, put up a video with her RV. She drove the road in. She had camera angles all over the place and basically said, in a little bit more specific detail, how big too big was. Everything was fine until she got to the third wash. And at that point, she had to back up. I think her rig was 24 feet. So a 30-foot rig is probably going to have problems. She also pointed out that to the left and right, for the entire road or new plowed way into this area, there was plenty of camping on either side of that road, so that if you did have a bigger rig, you could pull off to the side any time before you got to the third wash. I didn't think that was hysterical. I didn't think it was bad advice. But apparently, the only person who knows what's going on at the RTR thought that too was hysterical. So today I saw drone footage, which tells us pretty much nothing. It tells us there's a road, well, a plowed desert, that gives access to the area. It's not a road. It doesn't have a name. At best, it's a path. It's been smoothed out by the federal government and for use during this event. But it's not a road. It is, however, according to this same individual, in one of his next videos, the only way in and out, according to one video. On another video, he says there's many other ways in and out, yet the ones that we've been shown are illegal. I'm not sure if the ways in and out are illegal, or driving in the desert is illegal, or how about this? Using federal land and discriminating on the basis of gender. Maybe that's illegal. Now, there are some things he points out which have been a problem. People who don't pick up after their dogs, or who let their dogs roam around in packs when you're in a group of 800 to 10,000 people. That is a problem. But so too is the problem of the people who then tell you where they take their dog because their dog is special and doesn't need to be on a leash and can be anywhere it wants, and if they don't see where it defecates, they don't have to pick it up. These are the kinds of things that are going to shut this all down. And one other thing which might be illegal. I understand that there may be books for sale on BLM land by an individual or individuals who may or may not have a permit to sell items to the public who are coming to their event. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know. But it doesn't sound right to me. So, as with all things, most of what you hear on YouTube has to be taken with a grain of salt, especially people who say, I'm the only source for information, do as I say, and don't be loud. Till next time, in my next video.